Hello, yes, I'm back, and I'm doing another art video. And I know it's been a minute since I've posted a video, but I thought this tip I recently found out about could just help anybody who struggles with scaling down images for drawings. Like maybe you're someone who draws too big or too small. This can actually help you draw and keep everything like a consistent size. Let me explain. So this is the size of my drawing pad. It's one of many I have, but you can see the size right here. And basically it has a lot of room to work with, but I am one of those people who just cannot figure out how to scale stuff down. So if I draw a person, it'll be way too big and then I'll run out of room, and I just cannot figure out how to draw them small enough to fit on this paper. Like it'll take up the whole entire paper and then I'll have no room for anything else. And yes, I have these two models, a hand model and then a full model, but still I just cannot figure it out. And if you have any tips or comments, let me know in the comments below to help me out, because I'm someone that struggles with scaling, and this tip I found can just really help you fit everything onto a paper and learn how to draw small. So here's just one of my drawings. I did not with the tip but on my own. You can see how they fit in and work together very well. And it's simple and it all fits in. But then I get to images with more detail and then it starts to all come apart. Let me explain. So first off, doing rough sketches, like just laying out your drawing before you actually do the detail, is fine, and it's going to look messy because you're not adding detail in yet. But this tip can completely eliminate this stage of drawing, and it will make it look much cleaner, much nicer, more finalized, and then you can add the detail in way quicker. And yes, if you want to still practice with models, you can do that, but I'm telling you, this tip is just so much better. Y'all just have to hear me out for it because it's insane. So sorry about the glare from the light, but you can kind of see how terrible my hands are. They just look terrible. They look weird. They look gross. But this tip will completely change that. You don't even have to be an amateur or pro at drawing. This tip will definitely help you no matter what your skill set is. So before I get to the tip and explain everything, here's just one of my drawings, what it looks like. Yeah, you can see I'm using pretty much the whole piece of paper without any more room to actually do stuff with. And I really want to challenge myself and do crazy poses, maybe do more drawings with multiple people rather than just portrait shots, which I am used to. And I want to practice more realism, and so this technique can actually help anybody with that, not just me. So here was my first drawing with the technique. You can see everything is fitting in. There's lots to look at, but it's still simple enough to where you can focus on the main thing. You can kind of see where I erased how big he was compared to with the technique, how he's actually fitting in. And before I reveal the technique, just trust me, hear me out, because this is going to be life-changing. And I'm one who struggles with scaling, and you can see already how on my first drawing with the technique, it just scrunched everything in and made it beautiful. So right here, this was my reference photo, and you can do any reference photo you want. And basically what you do is just take the reference photo. It can be as complicated looking as it possibly can be, but you just need the reference photo. And typically you want at least 2 or 3 more images of the same thing. So like if you're doing a drawing of a character from a movie, you want 2 or 3 images of the same thing, just at different angles, so you can see how the same image works. And then I know y'all are gonna be mad at me, but just hear me out. You go on Chat GPT with your image, send him the image, and give him a prompt to edit the image so it looks like one of those black and white coloring page drawings. So then your image kind of looks like this. And then, I know, using AI for art, just hear me out. You make the prompt by asking him to make a black and white line drawing image to draw. And then it's obviously gonna look bad because it's AI. But y'all, just hear me out. We're getting there. Once you have your black and white Chat GPT line drawing, you're going to want to download one of these AR drawing apps. And I really like this one. It's literally called AR Drawing. And it has like all these different prompts you can do. It's free, there's no ads. You can search for stuff and upload like gallery and save images. And basically, once you have an image you want to draw, it's basically like you trace the drawing with your camera. It's not cheating, so you don't have to worry about cheating because this is literally made to help people draw. Okay, so y'all can see like how it works. It has like an opacity thing so you can line up your drawing with the lines. So it's really cool, and basically you just trace the lines and then you end up getting something like this. So I literally just traced it all out with the app, and it actually really helped me a lot to figure out like scaling and everything and how everything fits in. And it's actually really amazing. Now, the only problem I would say with apps like this is they always say, oh, put your camera on a cup. That way the cup is like facing directly down at your drawing. But cups are really small, and if you did that, your camera would be like super close to your paper and you wouldn't be able to like see everything. And holding it seems like a great idea, but then your hand shakes, and if your hand shakes, you're gonna just lose everything. So what I did, I was super smart. One of these hand things, it's kind of hard to position, but you can kind of position it in a way where it like holds your phone, and so you just lean your phone on it, and then you can just like have it like resting on the desk like this, and your phone's like leaning on it and the camera is facing at your drawing, and you can kind of see how it would be like the perfect distance away from the paper to where I can draw hands free without having to hold this. And it's just kind of nice, a little trick I found. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this tip. It's basically just tracing the size, and then of course you erase what you want to erase and start doing your details. But I mean, for a tool to help you scale down an image to draw, I think it's actually really awesome. And I know people hate using like AI for art. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm using AI in my art if I'm just having Chat GPT create me a line drawing reference that I can use to trace. Now, yes, if you're using AI to actually physically create the drawing, then that's not doing art. But I wouldn't see anything wrong with just creating like a black and white line drawing if you're gonna use it to help you learn how to scale stuff down. And I think it's really helpful because I would have never gotten this to look like this. And I think it can really help with trying to practice scaling stuff down and fitting it all in. Because here is another one I did with the tracing thing, and you can see like it just looks so amazing and so beautiful, and I love it. And it honestly just boosted my confidence of drawing like way up. And I think it's definitely gonna help people who cannot scale stuff down or even scale stuff big. Like if you are used to drawing small and cannot draw big, this could definitely help you in, drawing big. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think because I've actually seen people do tracing videos on YouTube before and it just looks amazing. And I was kind of on the fence about it, like, is that cheating? That's kind of dumb, that doesn't work. But then, like, actually trying it, it's, like, mind-blowing. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think and if you're gonna try this out yourself, because this is honestly a great tool for anybody to do. Like, you could be terrible at art and still trace your drawing and make it look good. Like, it's so easy, and once you're done, you can erase everything and start doing inner detail. But yeah, let me know what you guys think because this tip helped me a bunch. And I'm probably going to be using this tip a lot more to help me in learning how to scale down drawings. And if you want to see more art videos, or just me drawing anybody in the future, let me know because I have not been posting a bunch, but with this technique, I would 100% be open to trying drawing different characters and different mediums. Like, it doesn't have to just be black and white or colored pencil. It can be whatever mediums you guys would like to see. And yeah, let me know what you think about this tip in the comments below because I think it's actually very helpful. And I think it can open up other people who are not artistic to doing art because it's just so simple and helpful and easy. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Just let me know your thoughts down below and if you've ever tried this before and it's helped you, or if you have any tips on how to scale down drawings without having to use all of this technology. But I actually think that this technology will help not just me, but many other people in the future. So yeah, like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts.